Alright, so today I'm going to be showing off a security system, auto bunker system. So the sensory array that this system uses to activate auto bunker is essentially just a chain of blockers with seismic sensors attached to them. A HBHF, and there's also the brake sensors. So these are chained together, and how this works is there is a blocker here, and this system is always inverted. So the pass-through is always going through. If anything blocks a pass-through, aka a wall breaks, breaking the pass-through power to this block right here, or if an HBHF triggers a block on one of those blockers, it blocks the pass-through, enables the alarm, you get a message, and also enables this timer. Now what this timer does is this timer turns on a conveyor that's been glitched into a conditional. So you can see here I have connected my industrial through a wall, and the way that I've done this is I use a roof like so. I place it there and it will open the wall. Now if you open the bunker while the industrial is connected, it will break the connections. This system is designed so that you don't actually have to open the bunker at all. So the input of the items is automated. It will automatically put the items into the bunker, and the taking out of items is a manual process, but it's secured through TC privilege. So only people that have TC privilege can activate the circuit to pull the items out. So if a raider wants to take your loot, they have to get absolute priv over your entire base. There is a way to do that, but I'm not going to talk about it right now. So as you can see here, I'm going to cause one of the fail safes to go off. So if you look at this here, if I change this to authorized players, you'll see that it'll block the pass through there, or there, right? And that will in turn on this circuit, right? And then the loot from all of these boxes will get pumped into boxes that are in the bunkers. So you can see a lot of the loot already has been taken out. It's very fast. The loot gets taken out with incredible speed. I don't know why this is okay. Just get taken out. So charcoal. The main things that are going to be difficult to get out quickly are going to be metal ore and sulfur ore. There is a trick that you can use if you put multiple item storage adapters on one box. It will speed up the extraction of items to bunker. So if you have, like, let's say you have a full box of metal, it will actually speed up the amount it will take. Well, it will take more per extraction from the conveyor. So if we're looking at this here, we nearly got all of our loot pumped into the bunkers, right? I mean, that was less than 5 minutes, and you have all of the loot from your open core pumped into the bunkers. So this is very handy for offline protection, because if somebody jumps into your compound when you're offline, well, they're probably up to no good. If somebody shoots any explosives while you're offline, well, then they're definitely raiding you. And if somebody breaks a wall, well, they're probably messing with your compound, or they're trying to raid you. So these three things allow you to pump loot into your boxes. Now, how do you get the loot out? Well, there's this little nifty system that I created here, and this is a dual authorization system. So it requires player input and it requires an auth player. So as you can see here, I am auth. So this HB sensor is toggled on, as you can see on the AND gate. When you push this button here, it will then activate the AND gate, and it will send power to the on portion of this smart switch. What this will also do will block the pass through by toggling this timer to the off portion of the switch. So when this portion turns the switch on, this will turn a timer on to block pass-through to the off, and this will give you 60 seconds for the switch to turn off. So this will not remain on. So this is essentially foolproof. If anybody leaves this switch on, it will eventually turn itself off. So we're gonna go ahead and turn this on. And you're gonna see all of our loot's gonna fly into this box here and go back through the sorting system. So you see all the loot that was in the boxes is relayed back to the depot and is instantly transferred back through the sorting system. And it's very quick, as you can see. It's very, very fast. So we actually want to turn this off because it's just going to cycle loot through if we do this. So obviously, if you wake up in the morning and someone tried to raid into your base, well, all your electronics are probably going to be blown to smithereens. So you won't be able to manually, or you won't be able to electronically remove the stuff. Let's say it was a false alarm. Well, now all your stuff is safe. You just push this button, and like I said, all the loot gets refiltered back into your system. Very, very simple, very easy to do. Once you set it up, you literally can just auto bunker whenever you want. So let's say you start getting raided and you really don't, you think that the enemy is not going to have enough loot. They're not going to have enough boom to raid you. You just essentially push the panic button, or obviously it will auto trigger. So this will activate just based on this block pass-through being disabled. The pass-through will go through here, and it will activate this timer, which will automatically bunker your loot. Theoretically, if you wanted to, you could set this up as a manual system. So you have a switch here that would either be on, right? And then it would automatically do it, or you could turn it off and then just have to manually toggle this. However, if you're offline, you won't be able to toggle it manually because you'll be asleep. So we should have all of our loot put back in our boxes now. So you can see here, all of our food, meds, comps are back in the box. All of our charcoal, metal, low grade. I mean, you can turn this on for even longer if you want, just to make sure you got everything. So maybe not everything filtered through. We're gonna check. So there was still some stuff in the bunkers that need to be taken out. So it's gonna filter them in. But this system is practically only useful for any base that has conditional bunkers, conditional roof bunkers. I wouldn't recommend using this. I mean, you can't use it on any other bunker system realistically. So you kind of have to have a circle base or egg base footprint in order to use this. But you know, this could increase the raid cost of, you know, raiding to all your loot by double, maybe even triple the cost. And it'll also demoralize people that try to offline you. The other thing is that if you're facing someone who's cheating, they might not want to raid you if they see all this cool industrial setup going on. So, you know, this system, like I said, very versatile, very useful. It works with the auto sorter. You could even set this up with even if you have an auto smelter setup. You could pretty much do this with any core setup, as long as you have conditional roof bunkers. So I hope this video was informational, and I hope that if you like this video, consider subscribing and commenting. It really helps me. I'm trying to grow my channel. I'm trying to inform the masses about cool Rust industrial and electrical concepts. So thank you for watching. Have a great day.